Hello and welcome to Tommy Talks TV, the place to be to build great love relationships. Today I'm going to be answering a very succinct question, and it goes like this. How long is too long for a dating relationship? Now I smile when I think about this question because I'm speaking from experience of someone who actually had a long relationship before I got married. So I was in a relationship with my husband for 7 years before we actually got married. Now I have to say that that was not by choice, because when I met my husband, I was in my first year of architecture school. Architecture is a very long course, and getting married while I was in school was not an option for me. So we both knew when we started that we were looking at least 6 to 7 years in that relationship before we could get married. Now, having said that, I'm a bit old school when it comes to things like this, because I feel we need to differentiate between a dating relationship where you're just basically experimenting and you're not sure where that relationship is leading, as opposed to a relationship where you both have an understanding that that relationship is leading towards marriage, because those are two completely different scenarios. Now, having said that, you need to be aware of what the potential risks are of long relationships. So first of all, when you develop emotional and spiritual intimacy with someone, there is that tendency to feel as if physical intimacy is the next natural step. And obviously, looking at it from a scriptural perspective, that is not the ideal scenario. So that can be a challenge, and it can be a lot of pressure in a relationship when the relationship is extended. There is also that tendency for you to play married even though you're not actually married, to act as if you're a couple when you're not actually yet a couple, and that can be an issue. And beyond that also, there is the risk of taking someone else off the market when you're not actually sure that you want that relationship to head towards marriage. And I think that's a very serious issue indeed, because I have seen people invest years and years and years of their life into a relationship hoping that it would lead to something else, but then at the end of the day it leads to nothing, and they've been in a relationship for maybe 4, 5, 6 years and it's ended up with nothing. And meanwhile, everyone else around just gives them space because they assume that they're in a committed relationship. So if you've been in a relationship for a long time, for 2, 3, 4 years, and you're not really sure where that relationship is heading, then I think you need to begin to take stock, because if you've been in a relationship that long, at that stage, you should both have an understanding of where you think that relationship should be leading. And if you really don't think that there's a future in that relationship, then you might need to begin to think about recalibrating your life and moving on to something else. Well, I hope that has helped you. If that has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got a question that you would like me to answer, then head on over to tommytalks.com/ask, and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.